ahead and start recording because I have some big stuff that I want to share. Sorry about the mess behind me. We're kind of redoing things right now. But I first have to give a really big shout out because Alex is on here. I think she has her headphones off, and I think she's listening on her headphones. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. As of like an hour ago, Alex hit enroll. So,
woo!
Okay, for her. She has no clue what we're talking about, but I'll tell her later. So, all right. Anybody else have any recognition, like shouting themselves out or anything like that? Oh, and I guess I should say that would make Team Patrick Ruby. So, that doesn't affect anyone else on this call, though. You guys are on my team. But, yay for them. All right. So, down to business. It is 8:35. We have till 9, and we are doing our very first prep rally. We are going to be talking about meal prepping a little bit, and this time, even if people don't show up on the Challenger call, I'm going full out like they're on there, and I'm going to post the recording because I want to get some big info out. I want to really play up this Sean Week. I don't care if people are doing it or not doing it. They might want to try them later on down the road, because we have a lot of new people who aren't ready for this Sean Week. It's going to be nuts. But that doesn't mean 3 months, a year, whatever. Like, you know, it's going to happen for them if they stick to it. So here's the point. People don't stick to it. They sign up, they get lost in 125 people challenge group, and they're gone. So I'm done with this. Like, I cannot do that anymore. I can't ask somebody to spend $160 to sign up with me to say, bye, in 21 days, I'm probably never going to talk to you again. Like, I just can't do that. To me, that feels wrong. So I have to make a change. So here's my change. The sign-up process is going to be a lot more one-on-one. We already do this. We get to know their goals. We get to know their program. We sign them up for all access. And then we say, sayonara. See you in the challenge group. I'll like your post. That's not okay for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to help them pick that first program. I'm going to pick a day of the week for each person who's active. Right now, I've been trying to message inactive people and nobody's replying. So I'm moving forward. I don't have time for that. So if you are active under me or inactive because you have too much shit, you know, like, if you are still doing your journey, I'm going to pick a day of the week, which I kind of have already started this, but I'm doing it differently now. I will only be communicating on my challenge tracker unless it's about coaching. No more text, no more Facebook Messenger. I will only be communicating on my challenge tracker. If somebody replies to my weekly Wednesday email, of course I'm going to talk to them on there. But I have given my phone number out to all my challengers, and I will be watching a movie and I get a text message and I open my it's like habit to open text messages. And then like I forget to reply, and that's not me at all. Like, if I don't reply to you, it's because like my head's been cut off. Like I don't know. I hate when people don't reply to me. So I am only going to be communicating on a site that I know that I have to get onto my computer to communicate with them on. Because then I can block out time to talk to these people who deserve my time instead of a quick reply in the car because I don't have time to really answer and just give them a BS. Oh, glad you're doing great. Okay, that was a good check-in. I'll talk to you next Wednesday. How in the world is that supposed to motivate somebody? I'm even doing that with you guys. I'll say, hey, how's it been? And you say great, and I say good. And then like, that's the end of it. That's not a check-in. You know, like, I need to be providing information for these people. So here's the change. Our current challenge group, as of tomorrow on Facebook, is going to be called the 365er Grad Challenge Group. People are not allowed to be added into that group until they can show me their transformation of their first 21/30 days. They will be getting that in the My Challenge Tracker. So they sign up, you send me their email. Once I have their email, I will put them in my challenge tracker. Once they're in my challenge tracker, you will be able to go in and I will go in and I will check their logging. And if they've only logged 3 shakes in 21 days, ding, 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 we have a problem. Okay? At the end of the week on Sundays, when I'm taking the time to plan out my challenge, I'm going to be making little graphics that has each person in the group's name that actually logged. And I'm going to do one for workouts and one for shakes, and they're going to get a number by their name. And it should say 7 on both for each. Our goal is going to be 5 and 5. I'm going to settle. I personally believe it's 7 and 7. I even log rest day and I say rest day. But, like that's just habit for me. So I keep going, and I'm going to talk about all this tonight on the prep rally. But obviously I wanted you guys to know first. So they go into my challenge tracker. We literally hold their hand for 21 days. We do that weekly check-in. We check their shakes. I say blah, 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 blah. And I will have a graduation list at the end. No, I won't. Because people are going to come in at different times. I've got to keep brainstorming on that. But if they're already in the 365 group and they signed up yesterday, there's nothing we're going to do about that. Okay? But if they can send me, I am going to have dates of when they signed up and when I should be getting a transformation from them. When I get that transformation from them, they can then go into this bigger, awesome Facebook group. Okay. Here's the thing that I really wanted to brainstorm with you guys about. I want it to be different. I want the group on my challenge tracker, they're going to get a call to action every day. Just like we do on Facebook, something's going to pop up for them for us. Guys, we're going to be in there too. And what's going to be great is the people who are in the grad group, they're going to have access to my challenge tracker because I want them to be able to log in stuff too. Just because they're a graduate of their first 21 days, it doesn't mean they're kicked out of my challenge tracker. I just want it to be something where the new people don't know a world without it. Because all the new people that thanks, I got that email. When we sign somebody up, we're giving them the option and nobody chooses to do the extra work of logging their shakes and workouts. We've got about 5 or 6 people. Thank you. So we throw them in to the My Challenge Tracker. We lead them. We show them it's a positive thing. We don't give the option if you want to post in here, you can, or you can just check out the Facebook group. Because if you look on the Facebook group, we have 3 likes and about 6 comments on each call to action kind of thing. But there's 72 views. So people are watching. They're just not taking the time and effort to comment and like. Yes, Lizzie, go ahead.
So since Victoria and I are running our challenge group together, everyone has stopped logging stuff. And I know that she had mentioned that a week or 2 ago, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago before I went home. How do you keep motivating people to actually do that? Do you should we do what we what you're talking about? Take Facebook away and just do the challenge track apper, because it's they're kind of they're doing one but not the other, or they're not doing either.
I would take
what
Facebook
do you do?
away. So I would take Facebook away and I would make a post in there and say, this group is moving. We're moving to my challenge tracker app and it has expectations. We don't believe in the real results without blah, blah, blah. You make a very positive post. And the first week, do a challenge and a prize for the first week. I'm not saying to do that every single week. That's too expensive. Right. But do a prize of, you know what? Let's rock it. We're going to be doing this and blah, blah, and, that kind of thing. Make it exciting and make it something that they want to do and get them in there and then show them it's worth it.
Okay.
So,
thank you.
You're welcome. But for us, it's going to be that graduation to that grad group. What I don't want to do is I don't want to post the same thing every day in the grad group and in my challenge tracker, because the people who are going to be in both, that's going to be annoying to get double notifications. But I also want it to be if I don't do a daily call to action, is anybody ever going to post in there? No, probably not. Maybe, because you got to think how many posts come up in that. It was I love May, now shine for the summer. How many people post in there that aren't posting on the call to action, like 2 to 3. So I feel like I need to have some type of something going up in there, but not, I don't know. Because I don't want it to be like, here's all this crazy motivation for your first 21 days. Now you're in this group that nobody posts in, and you just kind of sit there and watch, and you're supposed to keep going. You know, like I want to keep it up, but because they're going to be in both. But what's sad, yeah, every other day might work. What's sad is that a lot of people, all those 100 and blah, blah, blah amount that are in the My Challenge Tracker, not all of them, or that are in the Facebook group, not all of them are in the My Challenge Tracker. So I think it's going to really start to be a duplication in about 2 months from now. I don't think it's going to be a big problem right now because it's mostly us coaches that really log in there and a few challengers. I think the big problem is going to be when the people who get added in like this month are in both groups. Unless we do something like, okay, this is the 365er, grad group, like this is more of a share recipes, like just a place like a fit community, a place to like come and chat. And if you want daily call to actions, go and be on the My Challenge Tracker because that's where you're going to get them, kind of thing. Let me think about that. And then just make it like our job as coaches to make sure that group stays active. Like I might still go in there and post daily, but it might not be a fancy, here's a graphic that looks the same every day kind of thing. Anybody? What are you thinking? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. There's like a Victoria's Secret's having $5 sports bras. You post that in there, you know, kind of thing. And, yeah, meal, like, yeah, if there's an idea, recipe swap, or like once a week, like maybe we could say like Saturday swap. So every Saturday morning, everybody comes in, like throws a recipe up in there. Or I don't know, like I could still, if we're going to do team call or challenger calls, like I could put them up there. Yeah. And then do daily call to actions and like challenges and like if we do bingo, that kind of stuff can be in the My Challenge Tracker just to get people in there. Because I think if I just say like, we're going to do like we have been this whole time, we're going to log in the My Challenge Tracker, but we're going to do our challenge on Facebook. No one even goes to My Challenge Tracker. So I think that we may just call it like Fit Community. I'm going to like make the group on Facebook like an ever long going thing. Like I'm never going to close it. I mean, this is what I'm saying right now. You know, ideas change all the time. But for right now, I'm not going to close it. We're going to always add people in there. My goal is to get like 2,000 people in there one day. And it won't matter because some people are going to fall off. Like that's what happens. But the people who need our attention are going to be in the My Challenge Tracker getting that attention from us. Another thing that I ask is if you put somebody in My Challenge Tracker and they post literally even a workout selfie, comment on it. I've been trying to comment on everybody's stuff or like things, like get more involved in it recently. Not every single one, but I've been trying to get more involved in there. And I've noticed like more people are posting in it in the last few days because they like to be told that their workout pants look cute. And I don't know why I don't say that to everybody, but there's been some cute outfits, you know, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want that. You know, just be nice, and not that we're mean, but you know what I mean? Like just go out of your way if it's your challenger, you know. Yes, I know. And what I do is at night when I sit down to watch TV, sometimes I just go through and like, I don't even look at it. I know that's horrible. But like that's to the point where I was at. I had no time, so I just went like, you know. But now I'm trying to take the 5 minutes that it takes to just kind of sit through and like really look through, because right now we've got like, I think it said 12 plus today. Let me look and see how many people commented, logged something today. Let's see. Two, 3, 7 people logged today. So, what do you think?
I think it's all good. I mean, I think you should have it separated because I feel like even I've gotten discouraged from like posting in the big group because there's so much stuff going on, and then it's like, because I have my other group, I focus on that, and then I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to log this, and it's like there's like so many pages. I feel like there should just be like, you know, the challenge track app, and then like you said, the one big group for the people who are actually committed, who are actually getting results, instead of just people like, oh, well, they're doing this, but I'm not going to participate. You know, like, to me, I think that's super annoying.
And what I've been doing too is people who, for the My Challenge tracker, are people who on Facebook are like, yeah, I bought the 21-day fix, blah, 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 and I don't want to buy anymore, but I'd love to be in your group. I'm like, okay, I'll help you. Give me your email and I'll get you in my challenge tracker. They don't have Shakeology. They're going to see everybody posting these awesome shakes and different recipes, and then they message me like, hey, what's that stuff that you got?
Yeah.
You know, but I've also had a person that I just put in there who told me she didn't have anything. Or that she had some DVDs that she was going to use, and then she posted yesterday that she was doing 22-minute hardcore, and I was like, where'd you get that? She's like, oh, I went and bought the on-demand. Like,
oh, man.
All right, whatever, you know, who cares? But the coach that just got you is going to be pissed that you're already in a challenge group. You know,
yeah.
So whatever, it's fine. But, I mean, that happened. So, all right. Okay, I needed to just say that stuff. Okay, Sean Week, I'm literally going to be pulling up, like, Kelsey's group and kind of talking about it. In the pep rally, we're going to talk about meal prep, and I'm going to kind of go over the things that I just went over with you guys. Does anybody have any questions before we transition over to the other call?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this one and get some more water, and I will see you guys in 9 minutes.